Black History Month is a time where we honor the achievements and successes by African Americans and a time for us to recognize the role of Black Americans throughout history. As we observe this month, we take a look at our notable figures here at Lafayette.
I think the most important thing is just students learn about their history. When I say students, it's not just African American students. I just think in general, students just need to know the past, just so they know where we all as a group of people came from. I think Black history, there's so much out there that students do not know, so many inventions that were made and so much information that they don't know. And I just think Black history just kind of gives them an opportunity to touch on some of those things that maybe they might not hear other places, classrooms, etc. So when I think of, I guess, figures that I look up to, it's not necessarily when you think of course, you think of people like Martin Luther King, you think of people, Booker T. Washington and those people. But I think the people I look up to the most are just, like I said, my grandparents, my great-grandparents. Just because the struggle for them, I was able to see it personally, and I could see their, my grandfather being an electrician who didn't know how to read, but he was able to figure that out, and he was able to raise 12 kids, and so it was just, so I think for me, I think of them as being figures of people that I was able to see growing up, and I think that was my motivation to succeed. And even to today, I just think about what they went through. My whole thing is, it is not so much of where you come from, it's how you end. And so I would just encourage all students that whatever your dream is, it's your dream and nobody can take that away from you. So you fight for your dream, and you fight by, of course, doing the things that you're supposed to do as far as your education is very important. Just respecting yourself as a person, and just knowing what your self-worth is. And I think once you do all of that, I think you begin to realize that I can do whatever I want when I choose to do that, but I have to make those right choices to get me there. So I would just encourage them, just never give up, just follow your dreams, and things will always turn out in your favor. So
Miss Della Davison, who the school here is named after, who is very influential in my life as far as where I am today. She taught me to be a lady, to do what was best for me, to reach higher in the things that I wanted in life, to have goals and standards and beliefs, and to always remember where you came from. Working here, I have come across that I mentor a lot of kids, and I think that the one thing I always tell them, you're going to be grown one day, so always remember what you did in your youth will always come back and haunt you in your adult life, and to always do what's right.